can tell we're gonna fight. I turn around, went to the barn, parked my truck, went inside, a shot of tequila to rest my pride, put the jukebox on, play some steel guitar. My hands are cut, rusty as hell, wearing clothes on, everyone can tell I'm doing all I can do. Hey bartender, would you cover for me? Need an hour to set my mind free. If my lady calls, tell her I'll be home soon. I'm a cowboy in the sky. I got a red dog face and burn from the sun and the wind. I'm a cowboy and I can fly. Gonna make it home every single night. Driving Thames, beating the dust, climbing steel is a must. Me and the boys are ready to rock and roll. Sweating my eyes, hard hat on, sitting still at the break of dawn. It takes a man, but it takes a toll. I'm a cowboy in the sky. I got a red dog face, burned from the sun and the wind. I'm a cowboy and I can fly. Gonna make it home every single night. Myself a whole lot of fun. Now that my work is done, hold my kids and kiss my wife. I don't care if you think I'm rough, I got family and that's enough. Gonna raise that flag and set it up high. I'm a cowboy in the sky. I got a red dog face, burned from the sun and the wind. Every single night, every single night, every single night. Oh, 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 oh. Carnaval é minha, quem é da folia, tá de bem com a vida. Conexão maior. Se liga o tempo que corre, que passa e não perdoa. Não fique à toa esperando o amor cair do ar. Agora é hora lá fora, a vida segue voando. Quem não bate asa se atrasa e não vai aprender a voar. Oh, 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 oh.
got this Kamehameha. Now you running. Always wanted this shit since I was 4 years old. And now 4 offers later, he make us the one that I chose. She get a box like I'm Roddy, and I'm the shit like the party. I'm so legit like attorney, a tournament, torches burning. I'm building and building like synagogue. All the way up and I need a Remy Ma. I hit it and charge about the hour. I don't need the money or the fame, I want the power. Pesto, pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pesto, pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it ain't coming. Got this Kamehameha. Now you running.
Mama always told me, fuck your friends and get your money. And that's when she told me, don't you stop till you get that rolling.
You ain't working hard as me, yeah. No, you ain't. 8 songs in a week, this don't happen randomly.
Building and building like synagogue. All the way up with my Remy Ma. I hit it and charge her by the hour. I don't want the money or the fame, I want the power.
Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it ain't coming. Got this Kamehameha. Now you running. Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it ain't coming. Got this Kamehameha. Now you running.
I love it.
So here we are. I'm Mark.
I'm Jamie.
Welcome to the C.O.U.N.T show tonight.
We are taking over their studio. We kicked them out, and we are going to be them tonight. So buckle up.
It's going to be a bumpy ride. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Seriously, though, my name is Melissa. This is
Melanie.
We are sisters and
Co-founders
of She's Connected. We are here tonight because we are celebrating the launch of our business, and we've been on C.O.U.N.T show before, and we've kind of had the opportunity to share with you a little bit about what it is that we're doing. You've probably seen us popping up here and there and kind of all over the places. But tonight is the night, because this month we have launched our community, the C.O.U.N.T community.
Yay!
And so we had a little conversation with Mark and Jamie, and we're like, yeah, we're planning a little virtual launch party. And they're like, well, if you're going to do that, why don't you do it at the studio?
Yeah, all we had to do was bring food, alcohol,
and some
and
decorations.
some decorations,
So
which
we
we did.
completely took over the studio tonight. So we're super excited. For those of you who are streaming in through the C.O.U.N.T channel, and in case you haven't seen any of the announcements that we're taking over the show tonight, we want to let you know that it is going to be kind of a normal show, just without Mark and Jamie. So we are still going to have some prizes to give away later on. We have an undercoating prize that we're going to be donated from the Shine Shop Timmins. And as well, we're going to be doing some prizes of our own, right?
We are. We're going to be giving away membership on our C.O.U.N.T community.
2 memberships.
2 memberships. Yes. So we will explain that in a little bit. I see that everybody is starting to comment, and please keep them coming. If you have questions, ask us questions. You can ask us anything. And yeah, well, let's get this started.
Let's get the show started. So maybe we'll start with just kind of telling you a little bit about our story and how it all began, how we got from an idea to taking over the C.O.U.N.T show.
Yeah. So the idea came at about 3 o'clock in the morning one night, and
Was it 3 in the morning?
It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was getting a text after text after text, and I saw that it was Melissa, and I thought, oh, here we go again, because she's got another idea. So my sister's a great dreamer, and she always has great ideas. I just nod and smile, and
So does my
I
husband.
let it die out, and then we move on. This one did not die out. She really had a great idea where she was helping some women with their businesses, and she really was looking, or the women actually were looking, right?
Yep.
That's where it came from. The women are looking for new opportunities, and being in Northern Ontario, because we're so isolated, we find that women are struggling. They're not getting seen, and they're not getting heard, and they're not getting the same chances that other women may be getting. So Melissa came to me and said, hey, I know you're ready to get back to work because I'd been off, and I think this is a really good opportunity for you. And so it took a little while of back and forth.
It took a little bit of talking and convincing and just really trying to figure out how can we take this idea and how can we do this? How can we make this happen? And that really took a few months. Like
it really did.
It took some time to kind of go through that journey, what I always call ideation. I don't know if that's even a real word.
I think that's a word.
Is it a word? Sure. My husband doesn't think it's a word.
Well,
He's like, what are you talking about?
Jeff doesn't know.
No, he might not know.
No.
But so and now it's been 2 years, and throughout that journey, we've kind of talked about different ways that we can help support these women in increasing their visibility in their business, right? And some things worked and some things didn't work. It's almost like, and for those of you who are watching who are in business, who are entrepreneurs, you could probably relate to this feeling. It's like you're putting a puzzle together, but you don't know what the puzzle actually looks like.
That's
right. And then sometimes you're just jamming the pieces together and hoping that they fit. And then hopefully it just all falls into place.
Yeah.
So lots of ups and downs, lots of things that kind of came up along the way that we weren't expecting. Mm-hmm. And tonight's agenda is really going to be us sharing that entrepreneurial journey with you. We really want to take this time to thank and to celebrate all of the businesses that have been supporting us over the last year and 2 years, really, right?
Yeah.
And then later on in the evening, we are also going to be sharing a live stream of the new C.O.U.N.T community and showing you exactly how it works and how you can get involved and how you can also support women in business and increasing their visibility so that their voices can be heard. Mm-hmm. First, though, I think we should tell the story before we do our big reveal, because we're so excited to share this. Literally has been killing me painfully that I cannot share any of this with anybody. I haven't shown any of my friends.
I may have. Just a heads up. But they haven't said anything, right? I may have let it slip a couple of times.
I was being such a good girl, and I'm like, I can't show you.
I was looking for opinions. I was like, what do you think about this name? And they'd be like, no, I don't like it. And I'm like, too late. What are we going to do about that?
We needed you 3 months.
Yeah.
So the big reveal, Mel, do you want to share the story about why we had to do what we did before we actually reveal what we did?
Yeah. So we found out we really love the name She's Connected, and She's Connected is really about all of the connections we have made living in Northern Ontario over the years.
It's actually really Mel, because she's the one who's like super connected. I can't tell you how many times she'll send me a message and be like, hey, do you think it would be a really good idea if we met with, the head of this like huge business? And I'm like, yeah, I think so.
It's fun.
She's connected.
I'm connected, and I put myself out there, love the name, and we went to go incorporate so that we can, really get this started. And we found out
right? We were trying to do.
We were trying to follow it properly. We went to a lawyer. We did all of our research. Turns out we didn't do enough research, and we didn't do it right. So those of you who know me who used to work in a law firm, let's just forget about that for now. We're not going to focus on that.
No, there's been a few oops along the way.
Yeah, so that was an issue. So we had to come to a decision. I did contact the other owner and did ask if we could use their name, and we never heard back. And so we're like, well, we can let it go. And hope for the best. We could take the chance, or we can just look at this as a new opportunity to get out there, try a new name, and really relaunch everything that we wanted.
And start fresh. Yeah.
And start fresh. So we did the right searches.
Yes, just to make note, we did do the right searches. And if you are out there and you have a business that you are looking to register, Nuance Search. It's literally $15. Takes you 5 minutes, and then you could avoid this whole experience.
Yeah.
So we're kind of here to share some of these experiences as learning opportunities as well. And you know what? As you know, as when difficult things have come up for us, we've always been able to kind of see our way through them. I think if anything, entrepreneurship, and especially doing this with you over the last couple of years, has provided me with the ability to become more resilient and become more resourceful and to really just push through those difficult moments, because you don't have a boss to go to when you're having a tough time or when something goes wrong. You are the person that you have to rely on yourself, and you have to figure things out.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that I have you to go through this.
If people saw us earlier today, they wouldn't think that. Oh, here we are.
But here we are, and we're still laughing because you know what? At the end of the day, we still have our mom saying, "You girls just gotta talk it out." That's exactly what she said to me today. And we do talk it out. And sometimes it's really hard and it's uncomfortable, but you know, we can't forget why we're doing this, and you can't forget why you're doing your business. It comes from somewhere inside of you. It comes from passion, right? So it's really important that when difficult times come up, which they will,
and they do
often, you make your way through it. So are we ready? Do we want to bring it up and let's do the big reveal?
Woo.
From She's Connected, we are now going to be transitioning over to our new business name. But Jamie is going to bring up the slideshow, and we are going to do it. So are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is exciting! Drum roll, please!
I think we're the most excited.
I really think so. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
So from this point forward, we are going to be transitioning over from She's Connected to the Connectors and Co. We really love this. So we were able to receive some funding, and we hired Paige Weir of Paige Weir Creative.
Yep.
And she helped us with designing this logo. And I love it. I found that it was so clean and classy. Not to say that we're classy, but
we are not classy.
The women that we're supporting
are classier.
Are classy. So essentially, oh yay! Everybody loves it. Thank you so much. So exciting. So you'll see here in the bottom, the Connectors and Co. We count.
Yeah.
This is all Mel. She came up with this abbreviation.
Yeah, I did. I do like to come up with these abbreviations.
You're really good at them.
Yeah, this is coming from the girl. When I used the word GOAT, greatest of all time, she thought I made that up myself. I did not.
I totally did.
She was totally floored by that, but I'm like, no, that's not me.
I've never heard of it before.
It was awesome, though.
Okay, so connecting, COUNT stands for?
Connecting opportunities by uniting networks together.
Yay!
That's us. This is our new community.
You know what I really love about this? If we go to the next slide, I found this on Pinterest. We're already trending. Our brand colors and aesthetics are Bear's 2025 color of the year. So, hi.
That's fantastic.
We didn't even know that just happened afterwards. I'm on Pinterest one day and I noticed this and I sent it to Mel at 3:00 in the morning again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Mel, you got to see this.
I got to start silencing my phone.
Yeah, you might.
I might.
I really do try not to do it.
I know, but you do.
So thank you so much for Paige and all of your hard work. And we really do love how it's all coming together. So I think let's talk a little bit about COUNT.
Yeah.
Because we named our community the COUNT community.
Yeah.
Connecting opportunities by uniting networks together. So what's funny is, again, throughout this journey, it always starts with a really good idea, and then you just kind of fix it all in. But along this way, we're like, okay, yeah, we want to help women connect with these vital opportunities to increase their visibility. But in addition to that, we came across these connection strategies. It was actually a web developer we were working with, and she's like, hey, did you girls know about these connection strategies? And we're like, I have no idea what you're even talking about right now. And then so we looked into it. Thanks, Julie Cole.
Oh, hi, Julie. Thank you for joining us, Julie, all the way from Oakville.
Woo-woo. So we took a look at these connection strategies, and it really tied in with what we were trying to do. So I work as a business advisor and I support women entrepreneurs, and I've been doing this for a few years now, and I know that women are really struggling to be out there, and they hate social media, and they really feel like that's the only option to market their business and to become more visible, but they hate it. And you know why they hate it? Because
it's time consuming.
It's time consuming. Yeah, it's incredibly time consuming, but it doesn't align with the way that women are. Like when we have these conversations with women, women are caring. Women want to foster genuine and meaningful connections with other people.
Yeah.
Social media doesn't do that in the same way.
No.
It's very disconnected.
And we also found that after, everybody was locked down with COVID, everything was about social media and making these connections online, where we're finding now women are they're really looking for that personal experience again. They want to be out. They want to be, present at events, not just virtual functions anymore. They actually want to get out there. And I can see that, that was a long amount of time that we had to spend doing that. So this coming back is fantastic. Well, which is why these connection strategies actually work, because that's what we align with, and most women align with that. It's really difficult to share a social media post and show any empathy or anything that you may be feeling. It's very difficult to put that into a post so that people get it. It's not the same. It's very
And then the other challenge too, though, is that a lot of the women that we are supporting, they're 35 to 55 years old. And for a lot of women, with all of these different social media apps and all of the things and going live and the technology behind it, and the
some have a full-time job still.
Some still have full-time jobs. It's just not a reasonable way to focus all of your time and energy into promoting your business just on social media. So these connection strategies, we kind of group them and bundle them into 4 pillars. So there's community building.
Yep. Collaborations.
And partnerships.
Partnerships, yes.
There's cross-platform presence. And then there is interactive experiences.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's what people have a harder time with, because they have to think out of the box to figure out what those interactive experiences could be. Right. Because it really is very dependent on what your business is and how you can apply that.
It is. And if you are an online business like ourselves, having interactive experiences
like this
can be really difficult to do. Yeah. So here we are creating an interactive cross-platform experience with our partners.
With our partners.
Collaborators.
That's right.
And we're building and bringing communities together. So it's funny how this idea kind of really just landed into these connection strategies and served to create and establish the foundation for what it is that we want to do.
Yeah.
But not only that, but how are we going to do our business? So one of the things that we talk about a lot is we can't tell other women to go and, do a C.O.U.N.T takeover show. We can't tell them to go create all these interactive experiences and to do all of these things if we're not doing them ourselves.
That's right.
So as uncomfortable as these opportunities can be, they can be really quite vital in how you grow your business. And if you want to grow your business genuinely and authentically, then these connection strategies really kind of give you a variety of options to choose from to do so, and can really help to, exemplify and really amplify your presence and your visibility.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah.
So that's kind of the gist of where we've been, but along the way we've really had a lot of supporters, and tonight we wanted to take the opportunity to kind of share that journey and to thank these people for being so eager to support us. You know, we had a really cool idea, and for a while we really didn't know how to do it.
No.
So every time we met somebody, we're like, hey, this is what we want to do, and they're like, that's great, how can we help you?
Yeah.
Right?
We've been very fortunate.
So the first one was, actually, it was about this time last year.
Yes.
The owners and founders of Northern Heart and Home, Tara and Andriana,
Yep.
they are both from Sudbury and North Bay. They reached out to us and they're like, hey, we're planning an event in November. Do you guys want to go on stage and talk?
And I said, no. No, thank you. And
So then
Melissa
I put it in our calendar anyways.
she does that to me a lot. Things just show up and I have to show up too. But even though it was an incredibly daunting experience and I didn't know what to expect, and we worked really hard on our speech, but it went over really well. And after we got down, we were like, oh, that was okay. That wasn't so bad. So even though it was an experience that was not in our comfort zone, how do we tell other people or other women to go out there and do it if we're not doing it ourselves? So
Exactly. So
here we are.
We did it. We pushed through, we got there, and even though our tech stuff wasn't working, our website wasn't working, our submission forms weren't working, nothing was really working.
But they did have the most amazing coffee martinis.
Oh my God.
Oh,
those
like that's like the biggest thing I remember from that event.
Right? So here we are, our first speaking engagement. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe even earlier than that.
It was earlier,
and we're
yeah.
popping back these coffee martinis, and they were so freaking good.
Yeah, but that helped.
It did really help.
It did.
What we loved the most about this experience, though, was that we went on the stage and we were talking about opening the door to opportunities, because that's where we were at that stage in our business. We weren't. We didn't have a product yet. We didn't have martinis. Yeah, so good. We're gonna have to like Pinterest this and like put the recipe.
Yeah, we
out
can
there.
do that.
But you know, we didn't have a business. We had a business idea. We didn't have a product. We didn't have a service. So we're like, how can we use this opportunity to foster some connections and to share this idea? So we went on the stage that day and we talked about opening the door to opportunities and to not be afraid to open the door to those opportunities, because I know that this has been incredibly challenging for you. This is not your area of comfort by any means.
No.
Right? But
Here I am again in another environment that she signed us up for.
and the message we really wanted to share that day was a message of, you know, believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid, because you really never know what's going to come out of an opportunity. And what I always tell my daughter is, when you push through the fear and you push through those difficult moments that are holding you back, that's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Because afterwards, you grow from the experience. And you're like, okay, maybe that wasn't as bad as I was really thinking it was. And think about all of the amazing connections that we made that day, right? And the women that we were able to talk to.
And the stories we heard.
The stories that we heard from other women who have been holding themselves back because they were too afraid, right? It means it's worth it if you're afraid. That's what Mel always says.
Are there some good comments that we're getting?
There sure are.
I apologize because I can't see.
She can't see.
But they look beautiful.
They look lovely. So yeah, we really just wanted to tell other women that, yes, if you have a great idea and you think that this is your passion, this is the thing that's fueling you, and you're super afraid of it, that's okay. Push through it. Because you just never know what's going to happen when you do.
Yeah, for sure. So that was a big thing that happened to us.
So that was a big thing that happened to us last year.
We were invited and approved to be in the Starter Plus company.
That's right. So we did the Starter Company Plus program last year.
Yes.
And that was, 8 weeks long through the Timmins Economic Development Corporation. And they helped us with putting together our business plan. Because at that point, we didn't do it.
No, and many people don't have a business plan, which is something we learned after the fact.
Yes.
But we were super fortunate that we had James Preezy, and he helped guide us, and we would bug the hell out of him over and over again to review. And this contest was based solely on our business plan, not on us, not on who we are, what we were selling. It was just on the business plan. And we won.
And we won.
And we won.
We won the $5,000 Starter Company Plus grant.
So we were so excited.
We were so excited, and it was so helpful for us because that funding helped us with getting some marketing materials put together.
Some swag, like these beautiful
like
wine glasses.
Wine glasses.
Awesome.
So we're going to have to get our new logo put onto these.
Yep.
But that was an incredible experience because, you know, even though I've been like an aspiring entrepreneur for some years now, I've never actually done a business plan.
Yeah.
Because they're incredibly daunting and they're very overwhelming.
Yep.
There's a lot of information that you have to put in there, right? So
I just wonder if ours was just so long and
They didn't
detailed
wanna
that
read
they
it?
didn't want to read it, and they just like, granted, just give it to
yeah,
them.
that's good. That's good. It looks legit. This looks like they put some time into this. Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
We'll have to ask James.
We'll have to
that one
ask
day.
them. Yeah, we'll ask them about that. But anyway.
But you know what I found is that program really put a fire under our ass to just get it done. And they were able to walk us through it and essentially hold our hands through the entire process. And we got it done in 8 weeks. Boom.
Shortly after that, we got a call from Mark and Jamie.
And then we get a call
we're
from
like,
these two guys.
What the hell could we do with these two guys? I could not understand this call. I was super excited.
Yeah,
I thought they were calling us for an interview, and I was like, wow, this is fantastic.
Sure.
They were not. They wanted to be partners with us. And after we started talking to them and figuring out what their demographics are and what they're doing for this community, it aligned with us immediately.
Yeah.
So it was a no-brainer for us to say, yes, we will become your partner.
I don't know how we can
Yeah, we don't know how it's
contribute.
going to do. I do know we'll kick you out of your studio at some point, and then we can be fine.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're grateful
super
for them.
grateful.
I remember when Mel called me that night. She's like, hey, so these K.O.U.N.T guys who like dance in the movie theater called us and they want to partner with us. And I said, why? Like,
I don't understand.
I'm not understanding, but you're right. And the first time we met with them, I knew instantly.
Yeah.
I'm like, these guys are gold.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing the same thing that we're doing. They're taking their skills, their talents, their previous experiences and their expertise, and they're serving their community, and they're helping to increase visibility for those who need it the most.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all of the work that they're doing, and we're so happy to have built this relationship with them and to
They're
support
so
them
fun
in any capacity
and
that
easy
we
to
can.
work with.
Yeah.
You know? And they
Yeah.
give us their studio. Like,
And then they give
who
us
does
their
this?
studio.
Yeah.
So FYI, if you want to do a virtual launch party, Mark and Jamie are your guys.
They are.
Right?
They are.
And then that brings us into the spring.
To TFAC?
Yeah.
You mean?
Yes.
Yes. Contacted by Timmins Festivals.
Timmins
for-
Events and Festivals Committee.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. Yeah.
It is. That's why we say
Another one.
TFAC.
And so this is another one. Mel calls me and she's like, hey, so another opportunity has presented itself to us.
Yes, we are asked to. We were hosting Girls' Night, the Girls' Night Out, which was a fundraiser for our Rock on the River, and they came to us, asked if we'd do it. I said I have no idea. We've never done it before, but
We're open to the
we're
opportunity.
open to it. And the people we met, like this group of people, are amazing. They are
Oh my
so
gosh,
kind
right?
and generous, and like they were just so great to work with.
And fun.
So fun.
So much fun. We had such a great time.
So those are a lot of experiences.
Oh, Julie, we're not allowed on Instagram. So funny story about Instagram. So I tried to create an Instagram profile. I think it was about a year ago sometime.
Yeah.
And I created it, and I don't know if it's the way that we were explaining. Did you ladies take our shoes off? Yes, we did. We're not allowed to wear shoes.
We're not
in the
allowed to wear
studio.
shoes in here.
No shoes allowed.
No.
So I created an Instagram profile and I made a couple of posts and I made the profile and I made it look really good and all this stuff. And then I think it was like a week later, your Instagram account has been closed.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't understand. So I disputed it and they're like, no.
No.
I think what happened was that the way I was explaining what we were doing and helping to support these women, it got misconstrued into some type of like human trafficking kind of profile, and
Bam, we were shut down.
And we were shut down and we're not allowed back on.
So Julie, because you have a great Instagram account that you do all of your videos and your interviews on, maybe you could help us with this. Because I don't want to go through this again. We were really concerned that people were going to be knocking down our doors, that, obviously we didn't do it right.
So I held a bit of a grudge with Instagram for the last while because I'm like, you know what? They don't want our business. But I don't need Instagram.
For the record, though, I have been saying it. We need to do
it's
it.
time.
It's a business.
Until last week, when Facebook has disengaged our ability to boost ads.
Yeah. So, I don't know what they think we're doing over here.
So social media is not our friend. So I know, like, lately we've been doing a better job of being present on social media, but social media doesn't like us. So we're trying. We really are trying. Again, we're just doing the things.
I think maybe it's just our name is the problem. Like, I think maybe now that we've moved on, maybe that's a better option for us, right? So
wish us
fingers
luck.
Crossed.
You might see us on Instagram in the near future. We'll see how
Which
that
we would
goes.
really like to do. Like, that would be fantastic. Right?
Sorry, so we were talking about the Timmins Events and Festivals Committee.
Sorry. Girls' Night Out. Fantastic event. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
We got dressed up. We danced. We
had fancy shoes.
And a poutine bar. And like, they were so kind and gracious to us. Yeah. And we had so much fun.
Yes.
So if you're watching again, we really would like to do it again. Just saying. We had so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. So thank you to the Timmins Events Festivals Committee for providing us with that opportunity.
Giving us a chance.
And just giving us a chance.
They didn't even know who we were.
They didn't know who we were.
No.
We never emceed an event before, but we went up there and we
did it.
We did our thing.
Yeah. It was super fun.
That was it.
Yeah.
So that was in the spring. And then, so that was in March. And then after that, we had the opportunity to do a pitch with the Northern Ontario Angels for the Venture Timmins event. This was at the end of April.
Yes.
So another funny, not so funny story about this was at the time when we had reached out to Northern Ontario Angels, we were preparing to launch a matchmaking platform so that we can help do these connections for these women through this automated platform. We're like, this is genius. It'll be just like a job board. And
we are going to get there. Just for the record, we are working towards this.
We're still working on that. Yeah.
But it's coming.
So we reached out to Northern Ontario Angels and we're like, this is what we're working on. We're curious to know what this whole process looks like. What does, angel investments look like? How do we get into this? How do we know what this even means or what kind of investments are out there?
How can we be involved?
We had no idea what any of that was. And then we got an email one day and they're like, you've been chosen to do a pitch at Venture Timmins. And we're like, well, shit, I guess we're doing this too now.
I thought we were doing a fireside chat.
I thought we were just literally going and like setting up a little booth.
Yeah.
And we were happy with that. But no, they wanted us to get on stage and Eastlink was going to be there recording it and televising it. So we're like, well,
let's just do it.
Let's just do it. That's kind of been our motto all along, is just open that door to opportunity and see where it takes you. So shout out to Northern Ontario Angels and the entire team there, Ian and Kim. They were so supportive. And
they were wonderful. Yeah, they're so nice. Yeah, they're so
super kind, super patient. They helped us develop our entire pitch presentation. They walked us through the whole thing. We did practice sessions with them. They were top notch. So if you are somebody that's out there who is interested in exploring investments for your business, reach out to them because amazing.
They were amazing. Yeah.
So then after Northern Ontario Angels, that's when we decided, okay, the matchmaking platform that we were working on wasn't where we needed it to be.
Yeah.
And we weren't feeling confident with launching that, so we had to pivot, and we had to pivot pretty hard and pretty fast.
We should have gotten balloons that say pivot.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Next one.
Anyway,
The
yeah,
next
we
one.
did have to pivot very, very quickly.
So we put the matchmaking platform in our back pocket, and we said, what can we do right now to start helping these women connect with these opportunities? Because we can't just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Again, we had to be resourceful. We had to be creative. And this is when we came up with the idea of like, what if we did this in a community, right? And then, so we reached out to Link North.
Yep.
And then at the time, the Land Back Now program was just announced.
Yes.
So we submitted some more funding applications. And we
got them.
And we got some more funding. So that's when we were able to get the platform for the C.O.U.N.T community. And we were able to get Paige on board to help us with a new logo and new branding. We were able to also hire a team to help us with like back-end automations and CRM and all that tech stuff that just drives you nuts, right?
Do you ever think that we'd be running or owning a tech business?
No, never.
Never. Right? This isn't what we thought it would be at all.
Out of all of the business ideas I've ever had, the first one being I think I was like 13 when I had this idea. I wanted to have a coffee shop / like wedding boutique kind of like bookshop.
Like somewhere you can go and get married, have a cup of coffee, grab a book, and then hit the road?
That's it.
Kind of like Vegas?
That's it.
Hey, that's a great idea.
See, we'll just write that one down.
I'll drive you in my book bus.
But of all the ideas that I've ever had, I never legitimately thought that I would be going into a tech business. And it is incredibly overwhelming because there's just so much that we don't know about. You know, there's no guidebook for this stuff, right, guys? Like it's...
But we have made some amazing contacts in the tech industry.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's really going to help guide us as well. Like they've really opened their doors for us. So I do believe that we're, you know, although we're going to do this hands-on right now, just so that we could support everybody. And not just the women, larger businesses and organizations.
They are the key players in this.
You always have conferences. You're always looking for people. We can help you with that.
Yeah. We can't help support these women without the businesses and the organizations who have the opportunities to support them, right? And we're going to get a little bit into that after the intermission. And we'll explain the two different audiences that we support: the women, the businesses, the connection services, the connection strategies, and how it all comes together. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick intermission because we do have... Yeah, already.
Man, I was worried. That went fast.
When you're having fun. So, yeah, we're going to do our normal intermission with C.O.U.N.T show because we want to take the opportunity to really thank all of the incredible sponsors who make this show happen and who make it, you know, available to share all of these incredible messages with the community of Timmins and around surrounding areas. So we're going to take that quick intermission, and then we'll be back, and we're going to show you a live tour of the C.O.U.N.T community.
And this Friday is the grand opening of La Mise at the Lerone Cultural Center here in the city. Begins at 6:30 Friday afternoon with a performance by Bilinguish Boys at 8 p.m. in the Grand Hall. And we're thrilled to announce the grand opening of the new Pine Variety, your new neighborhood corner store located at 257 Pine Street South at the corner of Pine and Kirby. And pick up lunch every day at Sparks Pizza with the Sparks Meal Deal. Pick up a margarita, pepperoni, or Canadian for $12 from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. every day. Lunch includes an 8-inch personal pan pizza, pop, and a bag of Miss Vicky's chips. And the Chow Sandwich Company are excited to see you soon. Kennedy and Ryan are closed for renovations, but they're getting set for the grand opening. Happening soon at 177 3rd Avenue in your downtown. And sign up now for the Christmas Craft Show with the Schumacher Lions Club, November 8th, 9th, and 10th. I know it's sold out, but if there's enough for a waiting list, they'll open up the auditorium. Contact the Lions today, 705-267-6838. The only place to go in the north for suits and menswear is Steinberg & Mann. Darren Taylor has been dressing your men for over 105 years at 25 Wilson Avenue. And the storm surge continues with your next home game for the Iroquois Falls Storm. Happens this Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. at the Just Jordan Arena when they take on the Sioux Thunderbirds. Tickets online at ifstormjra.com. And get your tickets now for the NOE's Halloween Bashes. The Kids Bash is Saturday, October 26, 1 to 3, with the Adult Bash also October 26, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m., both at the Dante Club. Tickets available now through Wicked Stuff and Elfie's. For nostalgic candy and more, you need to visit Sweet Freeze Timmins. Check out their 3 new products of this week: Sour Tropical Bites, Toasted Marshmallows, and Sour Berry Bites, located 175 3rd Avenue, or shop online, sweetfreeze.ca. And do you need an undercoating? Then watch the show all this week from the Shine Shop Crown Timmins. We're going to give you a chance to win one from Darren DeBano at 1300 Riverside Drive. For express courier service in Timmins in the north, you put your trust into Timmins Courier Service. Trust Robert Champagne and his crew today for all your urgent delivery needs. 705-266-4285. And Mikey's is having a fall clearance sale. Save up to $6,000 or more on select Sea-Doos. Stop in and check out the showroom today, located 1301 Airport Road. It's still time to sign up for the second annual Aren't You Glad We're Sewing Retreat with Quilts for Survivors. Kicks off this weekend at Northern College. Tickets available now through Eventbrite. Looking for a hot deal? Then make the short drive today to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Stop in and see Ron Parody and his team now, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And check out this new listing from Albert Seal from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. 129 Front Street is priced to move at $173,900. Book a showing today, 705-465-3493. And it's your last week to play at the mini putt and batting cages. Book your last game of the season now with Don Marcoux. Play today, 705-264-7888, or stop by Hollinger Park today. And Attawapiskat Catering is your full catering service for the De Beers Victor Mine site. Fully staffed and 100% operational by First Nations. And if you need to rent it, then Gord's Rentals have it for you. Located 778 Riverside Drive, 705-268-7029, serving the industrial, commercial, and industrial sectors. Do you have a fall reno and need some help from the pros? Then contact Sean Gagnon today and his crew at Timmins Home Improvement Center, located 89 Wilson Avenue. Call them today for your quote, 705-264-6433. And do you need a security guard for your next event or function? Then contact Martin Peel today at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435. Find the post and nominate a nonprofit today for Love for Nonprofits, with winners winning a free week of advertising on our show. With a big thanks to the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. And Mid-Month Madness is on now at Timmins Hyundai, located 800 Riverside Drive. When you purchase your brand new in-stock Palisade, Santa Cruz, or Ioniq 5, you'll get a 55-inch TV free. On the big screen this week, Imagine Cinemas has Speak No Evil, Never Let Go, and Beetlejuice. Log on to ImagineCinemas.com for tickets and for showtimes. And the first and only First Nations-owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services. Based right here in Timmins, give them a call, 705-267-5547. And for the best financial advice in the North, you need to contact Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. He's also your mutual fund specialist and more. Call him now, 705-264-4395. And it's your final week to get the early bird special for the Santa Claus Parade with your Downtown Timmins BIA. Put a float in now for only $30, but it ends September 30th. For more details and to sign up, 705-264-8733. And 618 Lamar Street is now sold, and your house could be next with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty Leaders. Check out all of Jessica's latest listings and more. Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. Book a carpet clean and strip and wax job today for your commercial unit with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call Andrew N for your free quote today, 705-465-3500. Find the post and nominate a business for Boost Your Business. Winning businesses will win free advertising advertising on our show with a big thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Trade X, and Mikey's General Sales. It's not too late for bowling leagues at Midtown Bowl. Still accepting registrations for ages 3 to 19. Call today, 705-267-3500 to book. Welcome to the Green Room with C.O.U.N.T Community, connecting opportunities by uniting networks together with Mel and Mel. More details online at shesconnected.ca. And jackpot days continue at Jackpot Time Timmins. Win yourself double-line prizes every single session. And sign up now for DARE classes with DARE Timmins. Classes are underway now and happen every Wednesday at the Timmins Public Library. Both in French and English. You can register now, daretimmins@gmail.com. And it's back to school with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. For all your school info and more all season long, log on to ncdsb.on.ca. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And development and evaluation is still underway this week with the PMHA. For schedules and for ice times, you can log on to pmhahockey.com. And save the date, Wednesday, October 2nd. Let's pack the MAC for the Timmins Majors home opener. Game time is 7:30 p.m. when they take on the Kapuskasing Flyers.
Oh man, we're back.
We're
Just
back.
like
That was fast.
That was really fast. I didn't even realize it's like almost 7:45. I don't know how we just got through 45 minutes like that.
I have no idea.
No.
But I'm having such a great time.
I am having a really great time. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us tonight. In case you missed the beginning, my name is Melissa. This is
Melanie.
She is
Mel
my-
and Mel.
Mel and Mel. You know, our parents thought it would just be easier to give us the same names so that they could literally just say, "Hey, Mel," and then both of us or one of us would answer back. Our entire family, always, Mel and Mel. That's
I still don't think that they actually know who we are.
Wheel of
like
Winning.
who is
yes,
who?
Wheel of Winning is coming. It is coming.
Wheel of Winning is coming for sure.
We're going to leave that at the end. So if you are wanting to win the prize tonight, make sure that you are dropping your comments in there. Also, we are going to be giving away 2 memberships for our community.
Yes.
So in order to win a membership for our community, you have to be a Green Room member. You have to go over to the community, become a Green Room member. It's free. Don't worry, it's free.
Yeah.
And within that Green Room space, you'll be able to engage and just do some really interesting things, connect with people, learn more about these connection strategies that we talked about.
Collaborate, find
can-
some new opportunities.
Connect them with some more opportunities. You can join our virtual events, all of that good stuff. So Jamie is going to drop the link for the C.O.U.N.T community if you wanted to go over and become a member. And now for this last part of the show, we're actually going to give you a live tour of the community because as of tomorrow, it's launching the private access space for opportunity seekers and providers.
Tomorrow.
It launches tomorrow. It goes live tomorrow. So we thought, you know what? This is going to be a really great chance to share this with everybody and
Show how hard everybody's been working on this, especially Melissa.
Well, but more than that, what we're doing is different.
Yeah.
Right? And how we're doing it is different. You know, we hear a lot of people talking about community building and how to do that within a business model, and that can be really hard. And we had taken some time to explore some of those options when we were in that pivotal moment of like, do we continue with this matchmaking platform, or do we try to help these women in some type of service-based model?
Yeah.
And when we did our researching, we came across a platform called Circle SO, and it is like the creme de la creme of communities out there for online communities. We could have done a Facebook group page. We could have done a LinkedIn group page. We could have built a custom community in our website, all the things. But I really love this platform for all of the customizations and the features that it offers, which we are super excited to show you how we can help highlight the women who are opportunity seekers and how to highlight the businesses who
and
are
organizations.
the opportunity providers, right?
Exactly.
So I think, it's important for us to have this opportunity to explain a little bit about what it is that we're doing. So let's bring up a bit of a membership explanation. We have some slides here to show you. So introducing the C.O.U.N.T community. I chose that gift because I was like, we're sisters and we're excited. And this is, anyways.
I'm pretty sure we have a dance somewhere.
I'm pretty sure we do.
I'm pretty sure.
If I could talk in gifts, I would.
I would too.
So the C.O.U.N.T community, this isn't just where connections are made.
No.
They're celebrated.
They're celebrated.
This is what we do, and we get so excited when we're working with somebody and we see that connection come together and they get the results that they're looking for.
Yeah.
You know, a recent collaboration of ours, we had connected her with a bunch of different opportunities for the launch of a new program, and then I just kept seeing her pop up in all of these different places.
I know.
And I was so excited to celebrate her for that.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about who can join the C.O.U.N.T community.
Anybody.
Anybody.
Right?
Right? If you are a Canadian women entrepreneur or a professional, you can join the C.O.U.N.T community as a green room member. Or if you're looking to get connected with those types of opportunities, like facilitating workshops, retreat experiences,
Coaching.
right? If you're looking
Podcast guests.
right? Being a guest on a podcast is a huge one. Podcasts are such a great
Huge.
opportunity to connect with new audiences, right?
Yes.
So Canadian women entrepreneurs and professionals, you can join the community. You can join for free as a green room member, or you can apply to become an opportunity seeker.
Yeah.
Anyone interested in learning about these connection strategies, they can join the community as a green room member, and they can participate in our sip and chat events where
That's
we
right.
talk about community building. They can participate in our monthly themed discussions and challenges, right? And learn how you can implement these connection strategies into your business model.
That's right.
And then really anyone who is a supporter of women's DEI initiatives, right?
Yes.
If you are someone out there and you're like, yeah, we need to get women out there and more visible and we need to hear their voices, we want you to come along too.
Yeah.
So opportunity seekers, these are some examples of who an opportunity seeker might be. So Mel had mentioned coaches. Coaches are, very much welcomed. I know that coaches are a bit of a saturated market, and coaches are having a really difficult time connecting with new audiences.
Yes.
We feel like our connection strategies might help them find new ways to connect with new audiences.
Agreed. Yeah.
Who else do we have on here?
Authors.
Authors.
Authors
right?
is a big one. That one's really starting to grow.
Yeah.
Of course, our podcasters who are looking for guests to bring
Right.
on, but also to be a guest. And that's your, cross collaborations or cross platforms,
platforms, yeah.
right? So you can exchange services. If you're a podcast host, you could plan to be a guest on somebody else's podcast and bring them in as your guest.
And do like
you
a
could do a little
podcast swap,
switcheroo,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about aspiring speakers, because there's a lot of women out there who are like, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I want to be a speaker. I want to get on stage, but I don't know what that road to get there is.
Yeah.
We want to help get you there, because we also recognize that a lot of the same women are getting the speaking opportunities, and it's excluding a lot of women, especially women who are living in rural communities
Like
in
us.
Northern Ontario, in northern parts of the regions across
Yes,
Canada.
we have
right?
a lot of women in our communities that are isolated, but they are gems, and they
Right.
have wonderful stories to share. So
Yeah.
I think that, I think give them a chance. And all of these opportunities that may be showing up, some are compensated, some are not compensated. Some women are just looking for exposure
Yep.
and to get the experience, right?
Well, everything we've done has been non-compensated.
That's right.
But the benefit is the audiences that you're connecting with and the relationships you're making along the way, right?
Yep. So now, providers.
Providers. So
We can't do it without you.
we really can't do it without the providers.
We need providers to help us.
Providers can be, like Mel mentioned, a podcast host. You're looking for guests. How do you find the guests to be on your podcast? One, that's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Right? And if you are looking specifically for women who align with what it is that you're discussing on your podcast, we might be able to help you with that.
That's right.
Right? Media outlets.
Media outlets.
Right? Maybe
that's
you're,
another big one that people are looking for.
Right? So
Yeah.
that could be like TV. It can be radio. It can be magazine features.
Magazine, yes,
Right? There's a
definitely.
lot of new magazines
It
that
could
I've
be
seen.
a situation like C.O.U.N.T where they
Yep.
get to highlight
Right?
some of these women.
Employers. Let's talk about this one.
Employers.
Right? So with employers, our thought process is, if you are looking to increase or to improve upon your recruitment and retainment strategies, and you are looking to offer your team different types of benefits to keep them, why not connect with a woman who, maybe she's a wellness provider and she can offer wellness benefits to your team. Or maybe you want to connect with a coach who can provide professional development training for your
That's right.
team. Or how about you just want to have a team appreciation experience?
Exactly. And bring in somebody lovely who can just give your staff a day of wonderful,
Right.
It just could be anything. It could be a spa experience. It could be just any kind of team building experience that says thank you.
Right? Exactly. So we
Yeah.
really hope to connect with the employers who want to support women by bringing them in to support their teams.
That's right.
Event planners, business resource centers, colleges, and
Colleges,
universities.
hospitals. We have so many different women that are out there that could be such a benefit to you and your staff.
Right.
And as a result, you're eliminating your time looking for everybody.
Yeah.
This is going to help. And you're using women in our community you're actually giving them a chance.
Right?
Right?
Instead
That's
of
a
always
big-
going for the ones who are always in the spotlight,
And don't get us wrong, women who are in the spotlight, they are working
they
and
have
they are
earned their
hard.
place. Absolutely.
They are hard workers, but because we're isolated, we don't get the same opportunities.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to give them a little bit of a footing to get started so that they can start making their way up.
Yeah, I agree. And
Yeah.
this is what fuels me. This is what makes me get up every single day and to keep pushing through all of the diversities, the challenges, the barriers that we face, because I see that these women are having such a hard time being visible. And like we talked about at the beginning, social media isn't the only way to be visible in your business.
Yeah.
There are other ways, and we're here to help. How can we support as men?
Oh,
Great question, Darcy.
That's a great question.
You know what? You can just share the word. So
Yes.
depending on what it is that you do professionally, if you know other businesses who have, they're planning events or they have their own business and they're looking to support women to provide those
bring them
services to
in.
their teams, right? As a man who is wanting to help to support these women, it's really just sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important. We need to get the word out that these opportunities are out there, and if you know of the opportunities, that is
Right.
going to be the biggest help that
And
we
be
can
like,
have.
hey, have you heard of the Connectors and Co? Maybe they can help you.
Yeah.
Right? They can connect you with some ladies.
Because
So
we can't do it without we can't do it without the seekers. We can't do it without the providers.
we can't do it without the and Co.
And the co, because the end co is everybody.
So yeah, we're the connectors. However, the end co part of our business is all of you.
Yeah.
It's the people who want to support this initiative. It's the women who are looking for the opportunities. It's the businesses who have the opportunities to share. We can't do the Connectors and Co without the Co,
That's right.
right?
Why don't we show them? Let's show them.
Let's do it. You guys
Let's
want to
do
see
it.
it?
You wanna
Let's
see
take a
it?
look at the C.O.U.N.T community. Okay, so when you come to the C.O.U.N.T community, the first place that you're going to land is the Start Here, Take a Tour space. And essentially what you're going to find here is the option for you to kind of get to know the space and there's some tutorial videos in here as to how to navigate through the platform. There is some tutorials here to show you how to customize your notifications, and this is one of the many features that I really liked about this community space.
Yeah.
Is because if you are anybody like me and you hate your notifications, I literally have 2 notifications set to on my phone because I can't deal. You can customize them. So pressing this little cog wheel up in the corner Oh, that's not what I wanted because I'm signed in as an admin. But if you were to click on this cogwheel, it will tell you how you can customize your notifications. You can choose to only be notified if you get tagged on something or if you get a direct message. You can customize if you want to get notifications for specific spaces, anything like that. So the start here, take a tour. General information, guidance. If you have questions, you can leave them for us. We get notified. I do have that notification active on my phone, so if somebody tags me, I will get your message.
Melissa has tagged me on everything, so I'm getting notifications all day, all night long.
So it's super,
I will be doing this.
It's super funny is when I was first putting the community together, I had 4 dummy profiles created. So every time I would change something, I'm getting all of the notifications.
For every dummy file that you did?
Every dummy profile, on my emails, on my phone, in the app, all of the things.
That's karma. That's karma.
It is karma. So moving down to the next space. So this is all part of the Green Room space, everyone. So if you are a Green Room member, which is a free membership, this is what you can access. So in the updates and announcements, well, it is going to be pretty much just that. This
Updates
is where
and announcements. Easy.
This is where we're going to share anything that we have going on. So we shared how the C.O.U.N.T community memberships work. So you can take a peek at that. We also, we have our reveal coming up. Ooh, which is actually a great thing to announce here. So on October 1st, we are making the Mix and Mingle space available to all of the Green Room members. And this is where we are going to have those theme discussions every month. So it's all going to be based on the connection strategy pillars. So October is all about collaborations. We're going to have weekly questions. We're going to have, challenge check-in polls and also some really cool
and
stuff.
it's so important if you want to participate. I mean, we're not looking for you to participate because you want to gain points, but we would love to hear what you're doing and what works for you and what doesn't work for you so that we can share that information.
And maybe even meet some other people that you might want to collaborate with.
That's right.
Right? So yeah, the updates and announcement. Oh, I told you, if I can talk in GIFs, I would.
That would be me.
Another thing to say, just to mention quickly, so right now we have founding membership pricing, which is going to expire on September 30th. So if you are making your way over to the C.O.U.N.T community and you are becoming a member and you're interested in becoming an opportunity seeker or a provider member, then you might want to do that before September 30th so you can lock in those founding member rates.
That's right.
So updates and announcements, this is where you're going to find out everything that's going on. We don't like doing newsletters, so our newsletters is going to kind of fizzle out and fade out a little bit, and everything that we need to tell you, we're going to tell you right there. This is our sharing is caring space. So something that was really important for Melanie and I was to share the good word and to help provide, more access to visibility for people. So
did you say share the good word?
I did say share the good word.
Sorry. I think that's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole other show. That's a whole other show.
Now I'm taking a drink out of your wine.
So in the sharing is caring space, you'll find promotions for like funding and for, there is some fundraising initiatives, events that are going on around the region, different areas. If you want to promote a new launch for a new product or a service, you can share that here in that space. So that's what you're going to find there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have our events and recording space. So this is essentially where you're going to see all of our events that are coming up. So Mel and I do monthly sip and chats.
Yes.
It's a virtual event.
This is so fun.
This is your
my
baby
jam.
project. So you tell.
So every month we're going to bring in somebody or more than one person who's going to come in and they're going to talk and share. We're going to have a topic that day and we're all going to go on. It's all virtual and they're going to give a 10 or 15-minute talk. And then we all have this great, relaxed intimate conversation where we can have, you know, a drink, and we get to meet each other and talk to each other. And we started them last year and they went over really well. So we're going to start that up. Our first one is going to take place in October. So we will be we will be posting that. And we're really excited about some of the women that we have coming in to speak to us over the next couple months.
October
28th.
is with Northern Heart and Home.
Northern Heart and Home.
And you know what I love about our sip and chats? You get to wear your jammies.
You can wear your jammies. Yeah, you can have your dogs crawling all over you.
That's how I roll.
Miss Poke.
Chickens on the shoulders.
Chickens on the shoulder.
Whatever, we don't care.
We've had it all. So
the other event that we host every week is our happy hour on Fridays. You can catch us doing just this every Friday at noon. And we just do a little chit chat about things that happen during the week and things that are coming up.
That are good, that are bad, and we talk about it. Yeah.
You find all of that in the events and recording space. We already talked about the mix and mingle. This is where we're going to have that chat space. And then we also have curated resources. So this is a collection of resources that are available to help support women on their entrepreneurial and professional journeys. You know, so there's Paro Center for Women's Enterprise. You know, there's how to build high converting land pages, and we're getting more and more of these resources as we continue to go. So this will get filled up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the private access space to the community. So for our opportunity seekers, so just to clarify again, opportunity seekers are Canadian women entrepreneurs and professionals of various passions and talents and expertise who are looking to connect with new opportunities that are going to essentially connect them with new audiences.
Yeah.
Right?
So these can be paid, they can be unpaid.
Yeah.
Right? So that's important to note.
Yeah.
So in this paid area or this grouping that these women can come into, they're going to have access to new opportunities that are posted by our opportunity providers.
That's right. So what that looks like is, since you mentioned that, this is what an opportunity seeker member profile looks like. You know what's funny is I wish I had a counter how many times we've said the word opportunity.
Your husband, he's like ready to shoot us.
I know. So this is where we get to show you some of these cool features. And so I'm going to pull up Jessica West because she's like our
lovely Jessica.
Our lovely business model. But so you'll see here in Jessica's profile, if you are an opportunity provider, you can see Jessica's directory profile. You can sound clip her podcast right in the post, so you don't have to go anywhere else. And then you can read all about Jessica. You can read about her story. And then these are the types of opportunities she's looking to connect with. It links right to her website if you wanted to go to her website. And then as soon as Jessica gets tagged by us tomorrow, once the community is officially launched, all you'd have to do is click on Jessica's tag, and then you would be able to send her a direct message and start connecting with her and talking to her about different opportunities. And
I'm pretty sure Jess is noted as both, is she not?
She is.
So she is both a provider and a seeker. So she's looking for new opportunities, but she's also looking for guests on her podcast. So that's important to know.
So what we really like about this is we created directories for event entertainers. We have a directory for any women who are looking to collaborate. We have a directory for women who are looking specifically to connect with media opportunities. Directory for women who are offering to facilitate retreat experiences. You would find all of the speakers in this directory here. So as an opportunity provider, we wanted to make it easy for you to find women that you're looking specifically for, right?
That's right.
So workshop and training facilitators, these are all the women who can do that. These are the women who can offer your business wellness benefits for your team. So that's how the Opportunity Seeker directory works. In addition, opportunity seekers can also practice their presentations and their pitches.
They can have access to coaches, mentors.
Right? They can get that feedback and just practice, because we also know that it can be really uncomfortable to get in front of a camera. despite how easy this might look,
Yeah.
it can be really intimidating. And, so we wanted to create a space where you can come in and feel safe and practice and get the feedback that you need so that when you do go out there to provide these opportunities, then you feel good about it, right?
Yeah.
And then lastly, for our opportunity
We promise this is it now.
Yeah.
We promise. We know the wheel is ready to go. We know people are waiting for their prizes.
I promise.
It's coming.
So these are the opportunity boards. So if you are an opportunity provider, you submit an opportunity, and then this is where it gets posted. And then this is where the opportunities would get notified. Hey, Jessica West is looking for guests on her podcast. They get a notification on their phone and they're like, sweet, they open it and they connect with Jessica. Boom, connected.
Done.
That's how this rolls.
Yeah. Fast, efficient,
I think. Yeah.
I think that's it.
And that is...
We know it's a lot.
It's a lot to say.
Now you understand the texts at 3 o'clock in the morning, how this feels for me.
Did you know we could do this? Okay, so that is it. So one last reminder, if you are interested in winning an opportunity seeker or provider membership, head on over to the C.O.U.N.T community, become a Green Room member. Tomorrow, all of our Green Room members are going to be put into a draw, and we are going to pull 2 memberships.
Yes.
So go ahead and do that. We're going to get Mark and Jamie out here, and
Yes.
we are going to do the Wheel
The
of
Wheel.
Winning.
Woo!
All right. Well,
Yes.
listen, it's
awesome
party
is that?
time,
It
right?
is party
It's party time. What are we gonna do? High
Yes.
five?
Would you guys like some champagne?
I have, yes, of course.
I got mine.
I have,
Pretty awesome.
I have officially retired. And I love this shot. We're cropping off Kinsman's head.
That's
so,
it.
I
I need the new hat.
Everybody does.
so congratulations. I mean, this is
what I
all
thought you
about
were gonna say.
the Mel and Mel night there,
Yes.
Kinsman.
Handshakes around there.
Handshakes.
Mel and Mel.
You
Yeah,
guys
that's
really
right.
didn't stand a chance, eh?
No.
We were coming
We're out
whether
of
you
the
liked
job.
it or not.
We're out of the job. So, do you know how to fill out an EI form, American?
An EI form, yes.
You worked at Rogers.
Yes,
you know
I
plenty
do.
about
I know
filling out
all about the pink slips.
Yeah, the pink slips.
That's it.
All right, so, I mean, we're so proud of this partnership and everything you're doing, especially empowering and connecting women all over. Like, it's awesome.
It's an amazing partnership and
It
an
is big
amazing thing you ladies are doing.
And now it's a friendship, too.
It's a
right?
friendship.
Yeah.
See, Kinsman, you have one friend because I befriended you last week.
I'm
so.
your friend, Mark. Don't worry.
Is befriending making a friend or getting rid of a
I
friend?
think it's getting rid of a friend.
Just shove him
Freudian
over.
slip.
Well, it's hockey season. You lost me when I
okay.
said I'd cheer for the
So we're
Leafs.
going to do something fun here. Hold on to your hats because this is the
This is the wheel of winning.
the wheel of
Wheel
winning.
of winning.
Yes.
So everyone who made and I'm running the mouse on my pants trying to look casual like I'm not. You know what I mean?
Triple X.
For sure. Like, look, dude, like there it is right there. Okay, so I'm going to where is it there, Kinsman? Where's our wheel of winning? Is that it right there?
Yeah.
All right,
she is.
so this is our wheel of winning. So everyone who commented has a chance to win an undercoating from the Shine
Yeah,
Shop.
from Darren DeBano.
So this
That's Darren.
this is the party right here, and I'm gonna. The winner is there. Oh,
Hey,
it's
Carrie
almost
Lynn.
us.
Warren's Kovacs.
Carrie Lynn.
Yeah.
Like, did Carrie Lynn win one already?
I'm thinking she did.
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe Carrie Lynn's gonna
Another
give one to some-
undercoating?
Carrie Lynn.
She gets another undercoating?
Well, she
Yeah.
could probably give it to someone.
She can give
It's
it
like
that
a
one.
double
nice
undercoat.
It's a
little
double
Christmas gift.
undercoating.
And Carrie Lynn,
Maybe you got 2 vehicles in the household.
Oh, there you go.
Aren't they
Right,
fortunate
yeah.
there, Kinsman?
Congratulations, Carrie.
I don't think
There
I've
it is.
ever undercoated my vehicle.
Well, you should.
Well, you should.
Apparently, Shine Shop, I need
Save
to
and
come and
protect
see
your
you.
assets over at the Shine Shop Crown Timmins.
So,
Darren DeBano.
so there we are. Well, congratulations.
Sorry, Melissa.
This is all about. Which one's? Did
That one's yours.
Did Kinsman
there.
drink out of my glass?
No,
That's it. No,
this
that's
one's
yours.
yours. I
He
just-
always drinks
just-
mine first. That
Does
guy.
he?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't. He's greedy.
I'm greedy.
He's greedy.
Are we
But-
cheers to
well,
Connect
cheers.
Hers and Co?
Connect Hers, yeah. Congratulations and good night, everyone.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone. Thank
you for your time.
She get a box like I'm Roddy, and I'm the shit like the party. I'm so legit like attorney, a tournament torch is burning. I'm building and building like synagogue. All the way up and I need a Remy Ma. I hit it, then charge about the hour. I don't need the money or the fame, I want the power. Pesto, pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pesto, pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it ain't coming. Got this, got me on me, Now you running.
Mama always told me, fuck your friends and get your money. And that's when she told me, don't you stop till you get that rollie.
You ain't working hard as me, yeah. No, you ain't. 8 songs in a week, this don't happen randomly.
Building and building like synagogue. All the way up with my Remy Ma. I hit it and charge her by the hour. I don't want the money or the fame, I want the power.
Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it ain't coming. Got this, got me on me, Now you running. Pesto, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pesto,